Ever wondered how you can make your money work harder for you? Have you considered investing in mutual funds? The concept of mutual funds is a fascinating one. It is all about pooling in resources to invest in a diverse range of assets, a concept that could potentially provide excellent returns on your investment. But it's not just about the returns, it's also about the ability to diversify risk and to have professionals manage your investments. If you're intrigued, you're in the right place. We're about to delve into the fascinating world of mutual funds, with a particular focus on their development in India. From their inception to the current day, we're going to take a journey through time, exploring how this investment vehicle has grown, evolved, and impacted the financial landscape in India. In the next few minutes, you will journey through the evolution of mutual funds in India. The story of mutual funds in India begins in the 1960s. During this dynamic decade, the Indian government recognized the potential of mutual funds as a viable investment avenue for the Indian public. In response, the government established the Unit Trust of India, UTI, in 1963, marking the birth of the first mutual fund in the country. The UTI was unique for its time. It was not only the sole mutual fund available to Indian investors, but also an institution created by an Act of Parliament, reflecting the government's commitment to encouraging public participation in the nation's financial markets. The UTI launched its first scheme, the Unit Scheme, 1964, offering Indian citizens an opportunity to share in the growth of the Indian corporate sector. It was a significant step for the Indian economy, bridging the gap between capital markets and small investors. This was just the beginning. The mutual fund industry in India was about to experience remarkable growth. The 1980s and 1990s marked a significant expansion in the mutual fund industry. During the 1980s, the industry saw a surge in participation from public sector banks and other financial institutions. This brought a new level of credibility and trust to the mutual fund market, attracting a wider range of investors. But the real game changer came in the 1990s. This was when the sector was opened up to private players. This move injected a new level of competitiveness and innovation into the industry. A plethora of funds sprung up, each vying for the attention of investors with unique offerings and strategies. This boom in mutual funds led to an increase in market depth and liquidity, making it easier for investors to buy and sell funds. So the 80s and 90s were not just about expansion, they were about diversification and innovation. This era not only expanded the mutual fund industry but also brought diverse fund options for investors. The turn of the century brought about a new age for mutual funds in India. As we entered the 21st century, the mutual fund industry underwent a significant transformation thanks to the Securities and Exchange Board of India, or SEB. SEBI's stringent regulations ensured transparency and investor protection, instilling confidence in the minds of potential investors. Around the same time, the advent of online platforms revolutionized the way we invest in mutual funds. With just a few clicks, investors could now research, compare, and invest in a wide variety of funds from the comfort of their homes. Meanwhile, asset management companies, or AMCs, saw a surge in growth. They introduced innovative products catering to the diverse needs of the investors, from risk-averse to risk-tolerant, from short-term to long-term financial goals. Today, mutual funds have become a popular investment choice for millions of Indians. They offer a balance of risk and return, making them an integral part of any investment portfolio. Let's revisit what we've learned today. We journeyed through the birth of mutual funds in India, witnessing their humble beginnings. We then observed the period of expansion, highlighting how these funds started to gain traction and popularity. Finally, we delved into the modern age, demonstrating the sophistication and diversity of today's mutual fund landscape. This historical perspective offers valuable insights for making informed investment decisions. Remember, understanding the past can help us make better decisions for the future. Happy investing!